Athletes have long known that what you eat after a workout matters almost as much as the training itself. But in the quest for faster recovery, reduced soreness, and better performance, many are now turning away from synthetic powders and towards something surprisingly old school, cool, and creamy: probiotic yogurt. Far from being just a tasty snack or a digestion aid, this humble dairy product is emerging as a powerful recovery tool, one that may help repair muscle microtears, reduce oxidative stress, and speed up recovery in endurance athletes. Let's start with the basics. Every time you push your body hard, whether it's a marathon, a heavy lift session, or a punishing hit circuit, you cause microtears in muscle fibers. That's not a problem. In fact, it's the mechanism by which muscles grow stronger. But for this repair and rebuild process to work effectively, your body needs two things: fuel and control. You need the right nutrients to rebuild tissue, and you need to regulate the inflammation and oxidative damage that accompany intense exercise. That's where probiotic yogurt shines. First, yogurt delivers complete, high-quality protein, rich in branched-chain amino acids like leucine, which is especially important for triggering muscle protein synthesis. Post-exercise, your muscles are primed to absorb nutrients, and yogurt's easily digestible structure means these amino acids get to the tissues fast. Unlike some processed protein shakes that can bloat or upset the gut, yogurt's smooth, fermented matrix tends to be better tolerated, even when the body's in that fragile post-sweat, slightly nauseous state. But the real edge lies in its probiotic content. Live cultures such as lactobacillus and bifidobacterium don't just hang out in your gut, they actively modulate immune function, inflammatory pathways, and even the gut-brain axis, all of which are deeply involved in how your body responds to physical stress. Studies have shown that athletes consuming probiotic-rich yogurt experience faster reductions in inflammatory markers like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which spike during prolonged or high-intensity workouts. Then there's the matter of oxidative stress, those nasty free radicals that build up when oxygen demand skyrockets during exercise. If left unchecked, oxidative stress not only delays recovery, but can degrade muscle tissue and impair immune function. Fermented dairy products like yogurt contain bioactive peptides, lactic acid bacteria metabolites, and sometimes conjugated linoleic acid, CLA, all of which have antioxidant effects. In athletes, regular probiotic yogurt consumption has been linked to lower post-exercise cortisol levels, improved redox balance, and less muscle soreness in the 24 to 48 hours after intense activity. Let's not forget about the gut itself, a critical but often ignored component of athletic recovery. Heavy training can impair gut barrier function and increase intestinal permeability, that dreaded leaky gut phenomenon, which allows inflammatory molecules to spill into circulation. Probiotic yogurt helps reinforce the gut lining, supporting tight junction proteins, reducing GI distress, and lowering systemic inflammation. This isn't just about comfort, it's about optimizing the internal environment for muscle repair and immune recovery. And here's where things get even cooler. Probiotic yogurt also supports hydration and electrolyte balance. Post-exercise, rehydrating with fluids and minerals is crucial, and yogurt delivers potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sodium in bioavailable form. When paired with fruits or a small dose of honey, it becomes a carb-protein electrolyte hybrid that checks all the post-workout nutrition boxes without artificial additives or excessive sugar. Endurance athletes, in particular, stand to benefit the most. Marathoners, cyclists, triathletes, they're not just dealing with muscle strain, but with sustained oxidative and inflammatory stress across multiple systems. Daily or strategic post-workout intake of probiotic yogurt has been associated with fewer upper respiratory infections, less GI upset during races, and even improved sleep quality, all of which contribute to more efficient recovery and better performance over time. Of course, not all yogurts are created equal. For best results, athletes should choose unsweetened, high-protein yogurts. Greek or Icelandic styles are ideal, with live active cultures listed on the label. Bonus points if it's fortified with additional ingredients like turmeric, chia seeds, or blueberries, natural compounds that amplify the anti-inflammatory and recovery-promoting effects. So yes, yogurt is making a quiet but confident move into the world of sports nutrition, not as a gimmick, but as a genuinely functional food that supports every stage of the recovery process. It feeds the muscles, calms the immune system, tames oxidative stress, and heals the gut, all in one cool, creamy cup. The future of post-workout recovery might not come in a shaker bottle. It might come in a spoon.